Sunday Spotlight. Could Terry McLaurin bring his big play spark to Denver? Picture this. It's a crisp late-season Sunday in Denver. The thin, mile-high air is electric. Fans in orange and blue fill Empower Field, and Bo Nix is under center with Courtland Sutton lined up wide. But on the opposite side, Terry McLaurin, one of the most respected route runners and leaders in the league, ready to turn a 10-yard slant into a 60-yard heartbreaker for opposing defenses. For Broncos country, that scenario isn't just a fantasy football daydream. There's actual NFL buzz connecting McLaurin to Denver in the not-so-distant future. How we got here. Terry McLaurin has been the face of the Washington Commanders passing game since 2019, a consistent high-production wideout, despite cycling through quarterbacks, coordinators, and head coaches. He's fresh off another strong season, but frustration seems to be brewing. Negotiations for a long-term deal have dragged, and earlier this year, McLaurin formally requested a trade. Right now, Washington holds all the leverage. They can keep him for the 2025 season, and if they still can't reach a deal, they could use the franchise tag in 2026. That's why any move for McLaurin before then would require serious capital, either in a blockbuster trade or in free agency, if things somehow reach that point. Bleacher Report's Alex Ballantyne pointed out that Denver is a logical landing spot if the door ever opens. The Broncos have already paid Courtland Sutton to be their WR1, and with Bo Nix still on a rookie deal, they have flexibility to add elite playmakers. A McLaurin-Sutton pairing could give Denver's young quarterback one of the most dangerous 1-2 receiver punches in the AFC. Why the Broncos should go after McLaurin elite route running and consistency. McLaurin is a technician. His crisp routes create separation even against top-tier corners. He's topped 1,000 receiving yards in multiple seasons, despite shaky QB situations. Veteran leadership. This Broncos team is young, especially on offense. Adding a proven leader who's respected across the league could raise the professionalism and preparation of the entire WR room. Versatility in offensive schemes. Whether it's deep shots, intermediate crosses, or quick timing routes, McLaurin fits into almost any passing system. He's a reliable WR1 or an elite WR2 alongside Sutton. Boost for Bo Nix's development, giving your rookie quarterback two dependable, separation-creating receivers could accelerate his growth and make Denver's offense more dynamic in year 2 of the Sean Payton era. Playoff credibility. Denver broke its 9-year playoff drought last season. A move like this signals to the locker room and the league that the Broncos are serious about making deep postseason runs. Why the Broncos might want to hold off high price tag. McLaurin will command top 10 WR money, likely north of 20 mulleters annually. Committing that alongside Sutton's deal could limit flexibility for other roster needs. Age and long-term fit. McLaurin will be 30 entering the 2026 season. While still in his prime, Denver has to weigh how many elite years he has left before potential decline. Draft capital cost. If Washington trades him before free agency, Denver would likely need to give up premium picks. With the Broncos still building depth, that's a steep price. Potential scheme redundancy. Sutton and McLaurin both excel in contested catches and intermediate routes. Without a true burner stretching defenses, the offense could become easier to defend. Washington's likely resistance. Realistically, the Commanders want to keep McLaurin. It's far more likely they work out a deal or use the tag than simply let him walk to a contender. The bottom line for now, McLaurin to Denver is a file-it-under interesting storyline rather than an imminent headline. The Broncos front office knows the impact he could bring: reliable production, veteran leadership, and another weapon for Bo Nix. But they also know the financial and strategic risks of making such a move. It's the kind of decision that could swing a franchise from good playoff team to legitimate Super Bowl contender, or one that could tie up resources in a way that limits flexibility. Either way, if contract talks in Washington hit a wall, expect Denver's name to surface again in the conversation. Until then, Broncos fans can keep the dream alive and keep an eye on how McLaren's 2025 season unfolds in the nation's capital. All right, couch coaches, if you're Sean Payton and George Payton, are you making the call for Terry McLaurin or keeping your picks and cap space? Sound off below and keep it locked here for more season-long coverage of both the Broncos and Commanders.